Today I will be addressing nature versus nurture in the development of serial killers. The question is, are serial killers born or made? Researchers asking the same question have provided data results that would suggest both. This research has produced data that concludes that serial killers can have natural tendencies to repeatedly commit murder, but they can also develop these tendencies based on life experiences. I will be exploring the reasons why serial killers are both born and created, and neither side of nature versus nurture can fully explain the development of serial killers alone. By understanding how serial killers develop, it would be possible to divert this development and stop people from becoming serial killers. The first people to do research on serial killers and coin the term were Robert Ressler and his coworker John Douglas. They were FBI agents that were curious about the minds of those who repeatedly committed murder. By understanding the minds of serial killers, it would help them in their investigations of them. Therefore, Ressler and Douglas were key factors in the nature versus nurture debate as they got it started. Nature includes hormonal and genetic factors. Research has linked serial killers to antisocial personality disorders such as psychopathy and sociopathy. People with these disorders lack morals, empathy, and fear, which leads them to be hostile and develop a negligence for others. Violent offenders were also found to have attention deficit hyperactivity disorder, which is also known as ADHD. This disorder causes social and behavioral issues and make a person act out impulsively. Serial killers with this disorder often commit murders of opportunity, where they did not plan to kill, but the circumstances presented themselves the opportunity. It has been found that higher levels of testosterone in men can cause them to become more violent and aggressive, which can translate into actions such as murder. Those with lower levels of dopamine can become serial killers as well, as they require extreme thrills to achieve an adrenaline rush. Hunting animals does not give them the same thrill as killing people, and once they have experienced the adrenaline rush from murder, they will not achieve that through other activities. This leads them to keep murdering to get their thrill. Nurture includes experiences and environments, especially in childhood. Abuse in the forms of physical, sexual, and psychological can lead a child to become a violent adult, and they may act out as revenge for the suffering they faced as a child. This retaliation is their way of making others suffer the way they did, even if it's not against their abuser. Childhood abuse creates a hatred towards others and can make them develop mental issues such as depression. Research shows that the presence of a father figure can prevent them from becoming a violent adult, but when a child faces abandonment from their fathers, they often do become aggressive adults. Nature and nurture combine in the development of serial killers, so neither is solely responsible. Everyone has the natural ability to become violent, but this violence is brought out through experiences and environments. Abuse from parents or seeing parents display violence greatly increases the chance of a child using their violent capabilities later in life. Others do not go through experiences or environments that will bring this violence out of them, but they still have it within them and may have experiences later in life that bring it out. In conclusion, both nature and nurture are essential to the development of serial killers. Serial killers cannot be defined as either born or created, as they are both, and nature and nurture are combined to develop a person into a serial killer. There are genetic factors that can cause someone to develop violent tendencies, as well as environmental factors that can strip someone of their ability to feel empathy for others.